some reason it hasn't been working. I think I need to restart my phone because I tried just making a video using my camera, and it said that something else was using the volume or sound application, so it wouldn't work. So I tried turning off the phone, turning it back on, and now I can live stream. So that's fixed. Anyway, reason for the video, this live stream. I am going to do an unboxing. I, like most of you guys, or some of you guys, a lot of you may not collect comic books, but I collect comic books. And I've been collecting comic books since, I don't know, I've been reading comic books since I was about 3. And I've been collecting them probably since I was around 9 or 10. And nowadays, I still collect them. I don't really buy new comic books from Marvel or DC. Although I do buy independent comic books. I mainly collect back issues, old comic books, Silver Age, Bronze Age. Oops, something happened. Hold on. Close. What's that? I don't know what that was. Anyway, Silver Age, Bronze Age, and some comic books, prior to say 2011. But I usually buy them on eBay because they have pretty much the largest selection of back issues around. I don't have to drive anywhere, and I can pick from several different people selling the same comic book and pick whichever one I want. Sometimes they're not in great shape, but I want to read the story. Sometimes they're in great shape, and I want to save them. It just depends. Anyway, I got a comic book today. Not sure what it is. I'm going to open it up and find out so you guys can watch. Let's see. I put it in this kind of like a Gemini folder, which is good. Usually, the type of books that I read, or rather the issues that I buy, because I'm not like a completist when it comes to collecting comic books. I mean, I'll buy X-Men, but I won't buy every X-Men comic book. I will skip around based largely on the artist, because there's some artists that I love and I want to have everything they've done. Some artists that I don't like, so I will not buy their comic books. So sometimes I'll buy based on the artist. Sometimes I'll collect comic books based on the cover. If I see a cover that I think is very funny or interesting or iconic, I will want to buy it. If there's something in a comic book that I find interesting, for whatever reason, I'll buy that comic book. I buy a lot of comic books. I buy just because they have, I guess, at least to my mind, not so much historical value, but they're very reminiscent of a particular time in history, and they're sort of like a snapshot, sort of like a time capsule, and so I'll buy it because of that. This one, I don't know what's inside, so I don't know why I bought it. I'm about to find out. We're about to find out together. So hold on, gotta make sure I've gotten all the tape cut. It seems to be very well packaged, so that I am happy with. That pleases me. I try not to spend too much money on comic books, just because I'm not rich, but I will spend some money on comic books if they are significant enough to my mind. Right now I'm thinking about buying a comic book, but it costs like $50. So I'm really hesitant about spending that much money on a comic book. But it's weird. I it just depends. But we'll see what this one is. Usually I spend between $3 and $8 for a comic book online. What is this one? What is this one? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. There we go. Well, it's well packaged. Whatever it is. Here it is. Let's see what's inside. Ready? Oh, okay. Nothing. Okay, there's not. Okay, it's sandwiched between two. Oh man, this is very well packaged. Very cool. It's sandwiched between two backing boards. So I'm gonna have to take it out of the bag and then see what's inside. Oh man, okay, it's two comic books. Okay, got it. Oh, I know what it is. Here we go. It's Fantastic Four. It is issues 290. Nope, actually 289 and 290. Okay, I know I bought them. I love John Byrne's Fantastic Four. When I first saw them, I didn't like him at all because he had reverted the thing. This is back around issue when he first started around the 230s or so, like 233 or something. But when I first saw his comic books on the newsstands, I didn't like him because he had reverted the thing back to his old sort of poop stage, is what I call it. You know, when his whole body was just sort of mushy and not rock-like. So I didn't like that. I thought it was dumb. I hadn't read the comic book. I just saw it on the newsstands. I saw what he looked like on the cover, and I said, that's what he looked like back in the '60s, early '60s. And I had no desire to see that again, so I didn't buy it. Later on, I picked up his books, I read them, and I saw how great they were. I got hooked on John Byrne's comic books, his Fantastic Four issues. But I never got a complete run. I would have 3 or 4 issues here, then I would skip 5 issues, and then I get next few issues. So these represent my trying to complete John Byrne's whole X-Men run. It's not X-Men, his Fantastic Four run, rather. So these are 2 that I didn't have. I think I have most of them now. I'm probably missing maybe 5 out of the. I have no idea how many he did. He did probably 60 issues between 232 and 290 something. Yeah. So these are two more I can add to my collection, which I'm very happy with. And the cool thing is that these were sold as a lot, and they probably cost me, I don't know, total $6, I think. So $3 each for back issues. For me, that's good, because otherwise, I can try to find them in the store, but I don't have to drive there, spend money on gas, or I can find them at a convention. I have to drive there, spend money on gas, pay to get in the convention, then find these comic books for maybe $1. It's not worth it. So it's cheaper just to buy them online. So that's my unboxing for now. I'm going to do other ones in the future because like I said, a lot of the comic books they vary. Right now, I'm buying Legion of Superhero comic books from the '60s, like Super Wayne, the Legion of Superheroes. but I like them. But what I'm interested in is getting the issues where new members join. I find those interesting, or the issues where members get married or members die. For whatever reason, I find those interesting. And in general, it's a cool. They're a cool group. But I mean, I have no real interest in following their adventures. But I find the iconic moments in their story to be interesting. Like or even not even so much in the story, but just in the formation of the comic book itself. Like the first issue that Dave Cockrum started drawing it, I got the first issue that Jim Shooter started writing for them back when he was 13 years old. Things like that attract my attention, make me want to pick up a comic book that is a back issue. So that's sort of my the reasoning behind why I buy certain comic books. So here are two more Fantastic Four by John Byrne, which are cool. I'm gonna start reading it, and then I guess I'll do more of these in the future. So because they're fun. I love getting these in the mail, and it's just like, oh cool. Well, maybe I'll film it, so maybe someone else will find it interesting. So hopefully you did. If not, that's cool too. I'll be doing more drawing videos and everything. So stay tuned. But thank you very much for listening. You guys take care. Like this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. You guys take care. Have a great day. Bye.